Alright everybody, welcome back to another Battleborn video. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. Instead of just focusing on one character, I'm going to show you two characters. This guy, for starters. This is Marquis. He is really cool. Kind of a jerk, but really good with a sniper rifle. Unlike me, who's only okay. So Marquis is going to be mostly showing off some of the multiplayer features. In this case, the Meltdown game type, which is all about delivering minions to a point where they get eaten and recycled. I gotta say, it's kind of a weird but a cool concept. I'm gonna let this play a little bit because there's some commentary about what's going on in this game.
Your minions to designated incinerators and destroy enemy minions before they reach their own. The bigger the minion, the more points you'll earn by sacrificing it. The first team to reach 500 points achieves victory.
The other guys will be killed!
Now fight the greatest. The match begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
So that was a lot to take in, guys, but basically get minions to the other side, kill bad guys, that sort of thing. Now you will see my awesome sniping abilities as I take out this guy. Yeah, I nailed him, and then I'm gonna taunt, because that's what you do when you win. You taunt. And let's see, here we go again. See this person, watch me. Oh, yep, missed that shot. Hit that shot, missed that shot. You know, 50-50 is not bad. It's not good. Miss, 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 miss. Oh, the bird got him. Don't worry, guys, if you're wondering what I mean by the bird got him, I will explain. I'll also get to those bubbles and what they do. Here's another Marquis. He is not paying nearly enough attention to me, and I'm going to teach him what happens. It's going to take a little bit, but I'll get there, I promise. We got a little help from a teammate there. He put down that bubble. It can do a lot of different things, but mostly it slows people down, which can be very useful. Mine also speeds up allies who pass through it. And here, he's about to go down. He's going to go down. He thinks he's going to escape. He kind of does. Where'd he go? He's attacking a turret. That's never good, friend. You're not going to get out of this. Yeah, got him with my little tiny pistol. Yeah, that's one of the cool things about Marquis. His rifle turns into a pistol. This person thinks they can get away. They might be able to. Oh, nailed it. Perfect precision kill there. Long range. Taunting again, because that's what you do. There is, what's his name? Montana. I remember his name. Got the assist. Very sad. I would have much preferred the kill. But, you know, I leveled up, and, you know what? It's not about the assist. This is about much cooler things. So you're going to toss down a little time bubble there. You're going to take pot shots at him. Completely miss, which is why I threw out a bird. Again, I promise I will get to what the bird is and what the bubbles are in a little bit. Totally missed, but he's not getting away. No! He might get away. He might not. He's running. He's still running. He's still running. I think he's gone. I missed. But I got the assist for it. That's cool. But we're going after this guy now. He's not getting away. He's kind of slow. Plus I slowed him. Except now I'm getting hit. Ah, run away. Run in terror. Just get to the turret. Let the turret do the work. And escape to freedom. You can do it, Marquis. Turn around. See this guy's come back. And I got to kill somehow. Oh, and there's the double kill. Yeah, I'm awesome. I got a double kill there. And I got a vendetta, which I'm pretty sure is the killing guy who's killed me a bunch. Tossing down a time bubble to slow some folks down. Tossing down a bird. Love this guy. A lot of area control stuff. Oop. Got it with the pro sniping skills. I think I'm like 40% accurate. But whatever. You know, 40% is pretty good. You know, you take what you can get. And look at this. I got him. Like, I can't believe I made all those shots. It's kind of impressive for me. You know, that's it. So as you can see, this is Marquis. You can see some of his abilities there. I suggest pausing it and reading it if you want to get more detail. But basic overview, he's got his owls, which are like hovering death mines, and you can do all sorts of stuff like make them invisible. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's probably why you didn't see too much of them. And he's also got this temporal distortion, which slows down enemies that go into it. I also got mine modified, so it actually speeds up allies that go through it. Now, you might have also noticed the little marks that appear over enemies' heads. That's the 1, 2, 3, where if you hit an enemy 3 times, it does some bonus damage to him. Actually, pretty hefty bonus damage. I got that upgraded, so I only have to hit him twice to activate it, which is really nice. He also has an ultimate skill, which this video doesn't show at all, because I am absolutely terrible with hitting things with the sniper rifle, and it takes some pretty good precision. That would be the Bindle Blast. He has a thing against hobos. It's kind of weird. But, you know, he's cool otherwise, but a real snob. Now, moving on, we're going to take a look at Alani, who is the new character. So if you're wondering all the cool stuff about her, you know, pause the video, read it here. I'm going to go through some of this stuff as we watch in the next video. As you can see, we're doing some, this is the story mode stuff. We actually have 2 Alanis, so that's probably going to work out just fine. In fact, there are 3 healers on this team, and you know, you can't really go wrong with 3 healers. Here's a little nice cartoon video they show at the beginning of every single story mission. There's me, the space punk partnership. I know how to speak. There's the other Alani, who's a much higher level than I am. And then we have, Caldarius. He's going to be like our only damage dealer, and he is pretty cool looking. And then we have the 3rd healer, Umbra, who uses the power of the sun. And a Thorn, our resident archer. And we are going to start up right about now, folks. Just going ahead and starting up here. If you want, you can pause and read what those things say. Basically, it's just picking which of your 2 starting abilities heal people. That was my little Riptide. Sends out a wave, damages enemies, heals allies. It's pretty cool. Plus, if you walk through that wave, it speeds you up, and it speeds up allies. So it's a nice little move. I like it a lot, even if it doesn't do a lot of damage. You might also notice like the little circles where you're targeting. So when you hit enemies with Alani's like primary attack, it builds up stacks of osmosis. And then when you heal her with her little secondary ability, it uses up those stacks and heals them for more. So you can get quite a bit of healing going on if you know what you're doing. And that was me just throwing a little geyser. You might have seen it pop up over there. And now I'm shooting water balls at people. Because, you know, that's what you do when you're a healer. You throw water at people. By the way, fans of Avatar The Last Airbender, that's totally Katara, right? I mean, she's a healer, she throws water, and she's a martial artist. That's Katara. I'm not crazy. Anyways, we're doing this on advance, so the enemies are not particularly friendly. You won't see it in this video, but we do not win this mission. There's good reasons for that. Probably not a great team compliment here. Just trying to keep Umbra alive as she just runs forward and hits people. Which, admittedly, is one of the things Umbra does. But still, I mean, you know, don't run into hordes of enemies when you're still kind of low level. You're just gonna die. There I go, throwing some more water. Don't have a lot access right now. No ultimate or anything like that. But she has a, like, reasonably low cooldowns. I really love that wave ability. I like the speeds allies who go through it. I like that it heals allies who are in it. It's just pretty cool overall. Her passive thingy where, you know, you build up those stacks to heal people, I did not make good use of it. I just kind of threw out the healing whenever I could and tried to hit people with my attacks whenever I could. And you know what? It works. It doesn't take a lot of skill to do that. Probably want to try to use more skill when you're playing on harder difficulties. I do all these commentaries after the video, so I feel justified saying, you know, past me, you suck. Pay more attention to how characters are supposed to be played. Yep, just a lot of throwing water and trying not to die. We actually do okay. It is the beginning of the level. Here I am leveling up again. I don't really like diffusion. I like the other one better. I also like go with the flow. Reducing cooldown on skills is just my jam. I like using skills as often as possible, and so my characters that I like tend to reflect that. So anything that gives me more skill cooldown, I like. There I am trying to like heal and provide some, you know, help to allies and stuff. But there are just a lot of tough enemies around here. I imagine I'll be popping a geyser around here. No? Oh, there it is. I hit no one with it. That's the kind of skills I bring to the table, folks. If you're watching the cooldown, you might notice the time doesn't seem to be counting correctly. That would be me hitting allies with the little water balls, reducing the cooldown on them. It's a really great ability. Oh, and someone went down. Let's see if I can't pull this off. I'm pretty confident I do. And just reviving right there, hoping enemies don't attack me. Oh, they did. But don't worry, I'm a healer, so I'm just gonna... Oh god, someone went down again. Like, immediately. I'm gonna try to bring him back. I popped a guy up in the air to try to buy me some time. And now the big enemy is just right on top of me. But I get out. Sort of. That was me dying in a spectacular fashion. I'm picking the wet river. That makes it so enemies in that little wave pool there get slowed down, which I like a lot. It's nice to kind of debuff enemies. It makes it easier for your allies to kill them, which is important. You know, help out your allies, people. It's a cooperative game. Cooperate a little. Or not if you're a jerk. I respect the decision to be a jerk. It's not one I particularly like, but you know, we all do it sometimes. And there goes down that last enemy there. And we are just going to be pushing farther forward. This next section is, well, it's a thing. I've done this level before on hard. It's not an easy mission to do for a variety of reasons. It eventually becomes a very defensive mission. And defending on this level of difficulty requires a lot more cooperation than you're going to get with a bunch of random people. It's just kind of the way things are sometimes, and it's very sad, and sometimes you find some good people. You know, if you're good people, play this game. Try to find me. I will gladly play with you. If you're not good people and you're lying just so you can find people to play with, well, you know, I respect your decision, but, you know, just try to be good people. And, oh god, everyone is just dying. It's already going so badly. Here, I'm about to die, but I revive him. Do I get out of there? I do. Oh, there I go. I think I managed to actually pull... Oop, I leveled up and got the ultimate ability. Let's see if I actually get around to using it. I did. So what it does is you throw out this little spot, and a water dragon pops up, does some initial damage, and then it creates this, like, riptide area, which is probably not the way to describe it. Riptide is the name of another ability. That just does a bunch of damage over time. You do not want to be standing in it if you're playing, like, some PvP with these guys. And he's popping that last guy. Oh. See that lightning bolt purple guy over there? He's summoning more little enemies. What a jerk. Sometimes that's good. There's some guys who get some stuff that activates when you kill enemies, but for the most part, he's just a jerk. If you can, take him out as fast as you can. I'm gonna try and save that person. I honestly don't remember if I do. There's a lot of people here. It's gonna get ugly. Do I use my ultimate? I do. Toss down a water dragon there. I managed to revive that guy somehow. I think someone was already doing it while I was distracting these guys. So, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. So, I was getting stuff that makes it easier to get osmosis stacks. So when I'm in that little river section there, I get osmosis stacks when I'm moving through it. I think I get it when allies move through it too. But, you know, trying to get allies to do stuff for you without using a mic is not so easy. Even if it helps them out. Let's see, am I going to use a water dragon? I used this water spout? Someone used a water spout. Because we're cool that way. We're doing teamwork at the moment. We're going to get this guy. Oh, there's the water dragon. Oh man, look at all that damage. And down he goes. And staying in the water, getting healed. Worth noting, this character is an Eldred. It means no shield. So if you look at the little health bar in the lower left-hand corner, just green, just health. Fortunately, when you heal people, you get healed for a percentage of it as well. So it pays to heal your teammates too, you know. Be good people. People like good people. That's pretty standard. I will admit, this character, no laser beams. It's definitely a strike against her. But I like the AoE stuff, like her river and her geyser both have pretty good AoE effects. They slow down enemies, and that's always cool. I think this part gets a little close for comfort too. A lot of big enemies, and that enemy was standing on top of another enemy. What a world we live in. And I'm just throwing water at people. That's what I do. I'm a water bender. Seriously, practices martial arts, bends water. I'll admit she has gills on like her sides. You might have seen that earlier when I was at the beginning of this little section here. But you know, I don't judge. Born with gills. That's how it works sometimes. If you're wondering where they were, I was thinking like along her sides, like along her ribcage. That's where I saw the gills. And we're backing up. There are so many big enemies, and we don't really have anyone here who can take the shots. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about tanks kind of standing in front taking shots. Enemies, like computers, can do a lot of damage really quite quickly. They can overwhelm healers fairly easily. And the other thing is that, you know what, allies actually block a lot of the things you're shooting. You know, keep that in mind if you're standing in front. You might be blocking someone else's shots. I mean, I saw a video once, like, I believe before the game came out, they were showing off Benedict, and a guy jumped in front of his ultimate, which is a big, giant, like, computer or player-controlled missile that you can guide around, and just wasted it completely. So, you know, keep an eye on your positioning if you're playing this game. I have died a few times because I could not back up because there were people standing directly behind me. I don't want to die because I can't run away. I would rather die because the other guys are a lot better than me. I think everyone wants to die that way. You know, if you have to die at all. I'm pretty sure the preferred way is not dying at all. But, you know, you get what you get. You know, you don't really see this, but the geyser, it does pop up enemies, but in multiplayer, it not only pops them up, but it has them hover in a bubble of water for a little while, which makes them super easy targets. It's a really great ability if you can hit them, but the delay on it makes that a little trickier. There is a skill upgrade you get later on that makes it so you, it takes less time for that geyser to pop up. That's good. Unlike that guy dying, that's less good. I'm gonna go ahead for the... Another one goes down. It's tricky because you don't revive with full health. You revive with like I think a little less than half health. I think you get full shields, but if you're an Eldred like Thorn, the little archer lady there, or the other Alani, or me, you don't have shields unless you like items that give you shields will still give you shields, but you don't start out with any. It's not one of the better parts about the Eldred, but the Eldred are still pretty cool. You know, for nature-loving hobos. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Marquee, so I might refer to hobos a lot more than usual. Forgive me. I don't know, I'm just fighting a big enemy here. I really showed up late to the party. I think Caldarius there and possibly the other Alani were doing a lot of the work. Basically, I'm going to get here to this party and do very little damage. I think I'm hitting the allies more than I'm hitting the enemies. But we got through it. And we're going to stand on this platform and activate it. And we're getting really close to a big, cool boss fight that I'm not going to show you. Seriously, I've been talking about Alani for a while now, and it's starting to wear me thin. So we're going to just end this pretty quick. We're going to run down these stairs while Rendane is talking, because Rendane is a jerk. I mean, he's a funny jerk, but he's still pretty much a jerk. And I think we have just enough time to see, yep, there's the cool boss with his gigantic gun, who we are not going to fight. Anyways, guys, I will see you on the next video. Have a nice day.